What's up, you guys, and welcome to the first edition of Outrage Control. I'm your host, Dirty Dango, and to my right is my partner in crime, my Bonnie to my Clyde, Kayla, the Rider Chaos.
Oh, welcome to the first ever Outrage Control debut. And, the whole time we've been here, we were like, oh my gosh, it's happening. So, pretty excited.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody, calm down.
Okay, so Kayla, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm a big wrestling fan, obviously. AEW, WWE. Got all sorts of different favorite wrestlers. I love the Carolina Panthers, Clemson Tigers. Love some hockey. Big Atlanta Braves fan. So, of course, lots of different entertainment movies. So that's why I'm looking forward, to starting this podcast and, just rant and rave about anything we want to and whatever's available for the day.
Say, hey, we got our first couple comments. Oh, Graydon. Hey, the Bin Buster. And what's up? Who's live? Me and Kayla. What's good, Dylan? What's good,
Dylan?
Everyone? Congrats on the big debut. Senor Stinky. I thought I threw the Stinky Network into the ring as a rebrand choice. Okay, Stinky. So I'm Dirty Dango. You probably recognize me from the AEW Dynamite watch along and the AEW Dynamite review here on the Fanatics Network. So if you could tell by my jersey, I'm a Patriots fan, I'm a Red Sox fan, I'm a Bruins fan, a Celtics fan, pretty much all New England fans, and I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I'm having fun to talk wrestling with Kayla. So so we're going to have some really fun day for us ranting about whatever we want to rant about wrestling. So Kayla, how did you become fans of those teams?
Oh gosh. Thank you, Kat, for my that's 1/3 of my co-host of the Queen's Takeover podcast. And we got Broadcast. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate you. Okay, the funny story, Carolina Panthers. I'm a fan of Carolina Panthers. My dad got me into them when he took me to a game one time. And, it's like when you're first getting into football, you're like, well, who do I root for? And he's like, well, I'm Carolina Panthers, so obviously you got to root for, well, I guess, whatever team. That's how I became Panthers fan, going to my first game. Clemson Tigers was kind of funny. I didn't really like college football. It was 7th grade, and they were going around and saying, who do you choose? Do you choose the South Carolina Gamecock side, or do you choose the Clemson Tiger side? Well, at the time, being 7th grade, you like animals, so my thing is like, oh, I'm going to go for the Clemson Tigers. I like orange and purple. So that's how I got into Tigers, and it kind of just stuck with me. Honestly, at first, Braves, I was never really a huge fan of baseball, and once again, started liking baseball, and since Braves was happening close to where I live, I started rooting for the Braves and fell in love with them even more when I went to the first game on that. So that's how I basically got into that. Hockey, I couldn't tell you what really much of a hockey team I have, so.
That's good. That's very same thing with me going from living up here in New England. So I went to a lot of these games. I've been to almost all of them. The only one I haven't been to is a Patriot game. Same. So yeah, I went to my first NFL game earlier this year. So I went to the Jets. So, yeah, we got a couple more comments. Welcome to the debut episode of Damn Outrage Control. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the Fanatics family. So if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, or
someday you're going to get bitch slapped, and I'm not going to do a thing to stop it.
Yes. So please like and subscribe.
Oh man.
So
Perfect
please,
moment.
so the Universal Podcast. Congrats on the first episode and cheers to many more. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Justin, what's up, man? What's up, Fanatics fam? Congrats on the debut episode. Thank you. KPG, yo, congrats on the first episodes, guys. Thanks, KPG. So, Kayla, how did your Panthers do today?
Oh my gosh. I don't know, like they lost obviously to the Falcons. And a lot of people's like, well, they got a good coach, they got a good quarterback, they got this, they got that. They say that every year. And, it's just like today I was honestly, it's not just about the quarterback, it's not about the coach. It's about the whole team. And I mean, there's still a lot of football left. Yes, the thing as a Panthers fan, Dylan might be able to probably, oh Lord, Dylan might actually try to agree with me on this one with him being a Saints fan. One thing about Carolina is it's the opposite. If Carolina will go to Atlanta and lose, Atlanta will come to Carolina and win. If we beat the Saints at home, Saints will come to a Carolina and we win. I don't know what it is about the division. It's always like that. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's just the first game. You kind of want that first win, but hey, it's starting out, and I understand you're building their teams back up. So hopefully one day, we'll be where we used to be when we had Cam Newton. But where we used to be Jake Delhomme. Maybe one day Carolina might say, "Hey, we have a Super Bowl win," but hey, we don't know. But they got a long way to go. They got to build, and and kind of people say, "Well, you got to root for them." Well, it's kind of hard to kind of cheer on a team that you don't really have confidence in, but you want to have confidence in it. Because when you do, you see what happens.
I am in the exact same boat, except I am overconfident because I have 6 Super Bowl rings.
Yes, very unconfident.
I am very overconfident. Like today, that we lost on a catch by a guy that should have caught it. He got 1 foot in. Yeah, I knew he didn't catch it. College rookie kid, still thinking he's in college, tried to get just 1 foot down. I guess it was a great game. Mac played really well. The defense did really good against Eagles. So it's going to be an interesting game next week on Sunday Night Football versus the Dolphins. I'll be on here while watching it at the same time, so Kayla's going to have to be dealing with that. So, yeah, this should be fun.
You're right, Dylan. They probably will. The way he played today, Bryce just needs to go ahead and just run away from the Saints defense. Oh, this is for you, Dan, from Cat. Oh, wrong one. This one. Sorry.
Yes, I know. All the haters. I got to deal with like a million Eagles fans now. Like half the chat is Eagles fans and Fanatic Network. What's up? What's
Fun
up?
guy.
I hope you all are having fun. That's my goal, to have fun. Thanks, fun guy. I hope you have a fun night, fun guy. So, Kayla, do you want anything else you want to talk about? Wrestling or? Oh, Dom. Not good enough, Dango. LOL. Honestly, I'm feeling lucky that my team held on. Love you guys. Thanks,
Love
Dom.
you too, Dom.
So yeah, Dom, very tough game. It was bad, really back and forth. Those turnovers in the first quarter really didn't help us. We basically shooting us in the foot from the get-go. So yeah, I knew right away that we are
screwed.
Hey, I don't want to hear that defeatist attitude. I want to hear you upbeat.
We're screwed.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how I felt. We were screwed when we got down 16 points. So seriously, we're screwed. So Kayla, you said you wanted to talk about some AEW Collision. I heard your girl Chris Statlander had a match tonight.
Yeah,
or the other night on Saturday.
Yeah, she defeated Robin Renegade. Her sister was out there, and obviously, of course, Stat retained, and the twins started beating her, and then everyone that knows me, I'm not a huge fan. We had to return to Jade Cargill. Jade kind of saved her from the Renegade twins, and then turned around and did Jada to her, and taking the title, basically saying, "I'm back to reclaim my crown. I'm taking back what you took from me." Hopefully Tony Khan does the right thing and don't give it back to Jade. I don't think he will, but I'm not ready for Stat to lose it, but I know eventually she will. But she don't have to break Jade's record. I'll give her that, but she's only held it for like 110 days. So the least thing you can do is, hopefully let her hold it to at least 200 days. I mean,
At least let her hold it to at least Revolution.
or something, and let her go after the AEW Women's World Championship that she deserves to have.
Yeah, I know you don't like Jade, and I know that was a big, like, oh God, here we go again. That was like Kayla's, oh, at least it wasn't Thunder Rosa.
Honestly, I would have took Thunder Rosa over
Yeah.
Jade Cargill any day. I mean,
Honestly, I thought you when you said it last night on our front trip stream. If you haven't checked it out, go check that out. But when you said it yesterday, when you were watching it before we went live, you were like, when you told me she came back after I put in a message and the thing that WWE was in talks. Yeah, I felt stupid. Good thing I didn't do a video on that. God,
you'd be taking it off the website real quick.
I'll be bitch slapping my own face.
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it.
So yeah. SmackDown was really good this week. We had a really good SmackDown. So very fantastic. Had a great showing of great episode. Very enhanced the storylines, especially that cliffhanger ending. So what do you think is going to happen there, Kayla?
Anything can happen, really. You have, we might get Bobby Lashley in, Street Profits versus Judgment Day. I mean, they're being built back up. Honestly, earlier we discussed on the Queen's Takeover when we recorded, saying that we want the tag title split up. Like, it's okay for Judgment Day to have titles, but have them have one set, let the other team have the other set. Then, of course, look how long it took to transition the women's titles. Like, you had your Raw Women's Champion on SmackDown and your SmackDown Women's Champion on Monday Night Raw. And it's just like, okay, come on, y'all. Switch the titles up. We know the new tag titles are coming. It's just the fact of when and where. So hopefully they'll split them up and just not give them both to Finn and Damien. I mean, they deserve to be tag champs, but they don't need two belts.
No, not at all.
We're basically playing the bloodline all over again, where they had to have all the titles, and we kind of don't need that, because you don't need to have a faction with all titles. I mean, obviously we had the Shield, a while back. Love it. But
yes,
no,
please, greedy bastards.
yeah, for sure. I mean, yes, I understand when the Shield was the Shield. Roman and Seth at one point was your tag team champions, and Dean was your US champion. That's okay, because they had all of them had titles. That's okay. You don't need all these, gold. Like, hey, knowing Roman, if he had the chance, he would have all the NXT titles too.
I mean, Becky's going for the NXT title. I think something happens. I don't think she wins it on Tuesday. I think they wait and hold it for the pay-per-view.
That's what I'm thinking too. But that's okay. I mean, but look at Becky. She don't have another belt. It's not like she's world heavyweight women's heavyweight champion, women's world champion, and going down there and say, I'm going to take the NXT championship. No. And she would be Becky's two belts again, which, okay, I'd be okay with, but she's not greedy. She's not a champion. She's going down there to hopefully rightfully claim something that she never had the opportunity to do so.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that's a great point, Kayla. Like, I'm excited for Becky going down there tomorrow. I'm excited for Raw tomorrow. See if DIY comes out, or maybe we get a DIY sighting, or we see what happens with Cody coming back. See why he picked Jay, why he was the one to introduce Jay. Hopefully, we get some answers. Probably not, because this is WWE, and we got to wait like 6 months to get answers.
Or never get them at all because they decided to go south with the storyline to begin with.
Exactly. WWE's like this.
TikTok. 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 TikTok.
Basically, WWE's is just like, okay, I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to piss you up, and I'm going to make you wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. So, yeah. So, you got to think, what are they going to do with it? Like, yes, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see how everything goes. And it's going to be a great Raw tomorrow night, hopefully. And anything else you want to tell me? Tell me some of your favorite wrestlers and why you love them.
Oh gosh. Well, I will, before I go into actual favorite, I will say it was John Cena, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes, Beth Phoenix, and Natalya that got me into wrestling when it came to WWE. And then obviously now if you ask me who's your favorite wrestlers, it's still Cody Rhodes. Obviously Natty's still up there. Randy Orton, still miss Randy Orton. Hopefully we can see him return soon. Finn Balor. Obviously I love Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Love them to death. Then if you want to, that's just a few to name on WWE. I'll jump over to Impact. The ones that know me, 2/4 of the Rascals are over there. I'm a huge fan of the Rascals. Wesley, obviously, too. Myron Reed, that's in the Indies. AEW, I love Orange Cassidy, Chris Statlander, Britt Baker, FTR, that's over there. Hangman Adam Page, Best Friends. Yeah, I can't forget about Chucky and Trent. They might eventually say, hey, you forgot about us on your podcast. I know you talk about us all the time.
Even Tim will be shocked if you forget them.
Obviously. Who else is there? I don't think. Pretty much named it. I mean, those are the ones, obviously I love the Hardy Boys. Can't forget the Hardy Boys. They were the tag team that I liked when I first started. And I still support them. Obviously, I do like the Usos. John Moxley, obviously. Loved him as Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns, I have a love-hate relationship with him right now. I just think he's just over his head right now. And, he stated so many times he's on the island of relevancy. And, like me, Kat and Jolie, we always say all the time, it's time. We've proven you've broken records. It's, come WrestleMania 40, I'm praying that he loses so we can get a break from it all. But honestly, if he doesn't lose the title at 40, Lord help us all. I think all of us should just go on strike and just be like, all right, no more WWE for us. Don't buy tickets, nothing until he lost. Because I understand you want to make history, but there's only so much he could do. I mean, you've proven you are one of the best in wrestling today. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
You're just as good as John Cena and, other people. So, and you've proven that. And you've gotten way so much better on the microphone with your promos and stuff because he used to hide behind the shield. And, he's become a better mouthpiece. And just, like I said, I'm a fan of a lot of people. So, Dan, who's some of your favorites?
Okay, so WWE, mine have to be Seth Rollins, Karrion Kross, Adam Cole, Roman, Carmelo, Braun Breaker, The Miz.
Yes, can't forget about The Miz. He's definitely one of the very
LA Knight. Yeah. So yeah. So in so fudge. Yeah, in AEW I have to be Orange Cassidy, Statlander, Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker,
Jamie.
Adam Cole,
Adam Cole. Forgot about him.
uh
Oh, MJF.
acclaimed, MJF.
Acclaimed. MJF and Acclaim's growing on me too.
Mhm.
Oh, Darby Allin. Can't forget about Darby.
Yeah, Darby too.
Golly, forgot about him. Sorry, Darby.
Hook. I like Hook a little.
Huh?
I like Hook a little. Hook is good.
Hook scares me. Just,
Why does Hook scare you?
I don't know. Hook just scares me. Another one I will say, I liked him as Jungle Boy. Jack Perry is just, I'm not really digging the whole Jack Perry. He reminds me so much of his father, Luke, and that scares me. And it's just, but hopefully we get the return of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus becomes a carnivore and decides to eat Christian and take the title and reunite with Jungle Boy. And Tony Khan, I know you probably won't listen to this, but bring Marco Stunt back. I really miss that trio. I really do.
He's probably somewhere in midget wrestling. Thank you, JD.
JD, thank you.
Thank you, JD. Twos.
Twos, ones, threes. But I don't know. I kind of miss Marco because, like I said, I don't know where he's at, but he made Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy for what they were, and they were Jurassic Express. So, hey.
Oh well. And then Christian came in and they replaced him.
Christian Cage only came in to talk about people's daddies because they don't have them. What's it going?
He's gonna. I'm surprised Cody didn't stay in. He talked about Cody's daddy.
Was he? He was in AEW when Cody was there, wasn't he?
They never.
Okay. They never.
They never feuded. They weren't. Christian wasn't a heel yet. So imagine he said, "Oh, hey Cody, what about your daddy?"
No, what? that wouldn't have gone well.
Because Cody would have been like, "Oh God, now I'm gonna have to cry now about my father, Dusty."
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it.
Yes, that's exactly what Cody's would say to Christian.
I mean, there's just something. That's one storylines that I know I get it. It's storylines, but in a way, I guess because it kind of irks me. Like, why do you want to talk about someone's dead parents? Why do you want to talk about people's family and kids? Because that's kind of personal. And there's and see how they even mention it is because there's so many wrestlers out there that actually say they're personal and they're private. So like I just don't understand why they even agree to it. Hey, unless they say, hey, we're going to talk about your dead daddy. We're going to offer you $2.5 billion. Yeah, you can talk about my dead dad all you want if you offer me that kind of money. I mean, but I don't know. A little touchy, really.
Oh, yeah. It's weird that he has to attack every single one of his kids. Like kids' fathers that are dead. Like he found out Nick Wayne's dad was dead and he's like, ooh.
Yeah, that was like a whole new turn. And it's like, well, how's your mother? It's like, dude, you're just going so dark now.
Yeah, Christian, get rid of your stupid long neck turtleneck.
Long turtlenecks.
I'm waiting for AEW Fight Forever to add his turtleneck attire.
Oh, gosh.
You know it's coming.
Please. I'm not going to go rush and buy it or use my coins or whatever for it. I mean, geez.
It'd probably be free like they did the last couple.
Oh. Wow.
So, Kayla, what else you got on your mind? Anything you want to rant about? That's been bothering you? That you want to get off your chest?
I don't know. I mean, let's see. We know how WWE goes.
Any complaints from WWE first?
Actually, yes. I've heard mixed things about what's happening with this. With you, Dirty Dango, always up in the dirt and the weeds and
The dirt?
and the dirt sheets. Even he's not in this chat, but Bakley would be there too. But have you heard anything about Cross being revamped?
No.
Okay. Because there was something that I heard that the reason he's been doing dark matches that they're saying they're trying to revamp him. Why do you need to revamp him? I've even found out in another girl that I never met, but she follows me on Twitter, and she was at that wrestling show that when I met Cross and Scarlett last year. She we followed on each other Twitter, and she was a big Cross fan, and she said she came across a post of his, and he's having a hard trouble dealing with the whole Bray Wyatt thing, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Obviously, they do have high hopes for him because
They're
they
gonna put
have.
him back in sex. They're gonna put him back in sex clothing.
Gosh, I hope not. That killed him the first time. But no, they must have. They must have real high hopes for him because they did the old SmackDown thing. They had them in it. Well, they redid it, and they're still in it. Why would you keep them in it if you didn't? But I'm going to throw a little curveball at you. I want to see if you're on the same page as me. Who do you think, when they do bring him back, we obviously just seen him get done with AJ Styles and the OC. Do you think he's done with AJ and the OC, or does he have a new target?
I think he has a new target. I think that feud's done.
Who do you think his new target would be?
Because I think AJ's new target is the Bloodline right now. AJ's done. AJ's going with the Bloodline. It's done and over with. I'd say maybe. I'm hoping Rey Mysterio. Oh no, not Rey again. He's already done Rey. Fudge.
Yeah, he can go after Bray. He can take the United States title away from him.
Yes.
That works out perfectly.
Or he gets sent to Raw to go after someone over there. But I can't even think of anyone who he would go after. Edge, if Edge comes back.
Yeah, because we technically really not. Because a lot of people, when Edge came back to SmackDown, he had said that he wanted. Originally, everyone was posting the whole clip of them stare down and talking in the NXT parking lot that we never got. That was like an open challenge, like a basically come get some that we never got.
Yeah, I could see that happening maybe. And I was just looking on Twitter. I didn't see anything about him being revamped.
Okay, good, because we just got his theme back. We got him back with Scarlett. We got him back the way he should have been. Until this day,
maybe they're gonna have him shave his head.
No.
What?
And the people on Twitter that's in social media that said he needs to go back to the bald head is Cross. Come on now. No, he don't. Has nothing to do with his domination. I mean, come on. Oh, that just irks me. People says he needs to go back to bald-headed Cross. Really? No. I mean, you don't need to be bald to. That's the case. Your head. Seth Rollins needs to shave his. Roman needs to shave his. If that's baldness does domination, why don't everyone just shave their head? And shave your head, make you dominated.
Shave it blind and look like Cody.
Well, that works too, but it just don't matter. I mean, I don't get why people say that make them bald again. But no, till this day, I will say this, ever since he returned in August of 2022, no. Oh, cap. 23. Yeah. He basically 2022. He basically turned the hourglass on the bloodline. What happened? It crashed. It started falling apart. Anytime.
Oh, yeah.
And this one guy on Twitter had said, he may be losing matches left and right, but he's cooking something. You think about it. He faced Ray. Ray turned on his son. He faced Shinsuke. Shinsuke lost his matches. AJ lost his matches. everybody he faces has some kind of consequences. Drew McIntyre, look what happened to Drew. He lost in Cardiff.
Yes, and he lost to at WrestleMania too.
Mm-hmm. Well, he has some kind of power on it, so it's not like he's.
I don't know who the next card person's gonna be. Maybe John Cena.
Why? You can't see him.
Ha ha ha. Maybe Cross can see him because he's got voodoo powers. Because Scarlett's got voodoo powers.
Voodoo
Fire-
powers.
like fireballs.
She's the voodoo queen.
Yes, Kayla, the voodoo queen. So, that's a good point. You made a lot of good points there. I don't know who do you want to see him feud with on SmackDown? I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think who's over on SmackDown.
Pretty bad. I can't even tell you who's on SmackDown.
Ever since the draft, I hate drafts because I can never really remember who goes over there.
Not even a draft.
Well, it's like they switch brands, and you see certain people on one brand, and then you see the other one on the other one.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, not honestly. You wouldn't have anything with Austin Theory.
No, he's heel.
Okay, chat. We're going to ask you, people in the chat, who do you think Cross's next feud is, or who would you like to him feud with? Let's see what you have to say. But I don't know. I mean, we've already seen Ray. Maybe LA Knight.
Maybe.
That
Probably.
could be.
Kayla, you don't want that.
Why?
LA Knight's too over. He
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, he's been losing anyway, so it ain't going to matter.
So yeah, he'll just put LA Knight over. So yeah.
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 Yeah!
So what anything in AEW that's been bothering you?
No, I mean, other than Jay Cargo returned, I mean. Oh, yes. Best friends are still not champions.
Kayla, get over it.
I'm not getting over it.
You better get over it, or
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Oh, wait, am I getting bitch slapped or Tony Khan getting bitch slapped?
Tony Khan.
Okay.
I saved myself.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So how would you think that watch any good movies lately?
Last movie I saw in theaters was probably The Book Club 2.
How's that movie?
I mean, it was good for if you saw the first one. I mean, it was pretty good. Had a lot of good actors and stuff in it. As far as entertainment, I wouldn't say movies, but a couple weeks ago I got to see Three Doors Down in concert, so that was fun.
So how was that? Tell us some more about that concert.
I mean, they played. It was the anniversary of the Away from the Sun, so that actually was pretty cool. They played a lot of their good songs, and that one song you're thinking, I want to hear it so bad. But they actually saved it at the end when the field went green. I looked over at my mom because she went with me, and I said, "Oh, what's happening?" She goes, "What do you mean what's happening?" I said, "It's happening." And she says, "What? The screen's green?" And I said, "The stage is green." I said, "Yeah, that could only mean one thing: the song that they're closing out to." And she says, "What they're closing out to?" And it started. She goes, "Oh!" So in the video that I took, you could hear me screaming. And I was just like, "Yeah, this is the song I wanted you guys play," but I'm glad they used it to close out because that was actually the song that made me become a fan of them. And actually,
Kryptonite.
Yeah. So actually seeing them live and perform it, was pretty cool. And the funny thing about it was raining that day. I mean, it was drizzling to the point where we got wet. We had to wear ponchos because that's how. And but it basically, someone had posted on the website says, "Oh, last time Three Doors Down was in Simpsonville playing, it poured the rain down, but when they came on stage, it cleared up." sure enough, as soon as when Three Doors Down came on stage, the rain stopped.
Okay.
So it was like they were away from the sun and it just came back up. So that was entertaining. Any exciting entertainment news for you?
No, not really. So we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play some little ranking wrestlers.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, this is gonna be something fun we can do. So okay. So I'm gonna give you 5 wrestlers. You're gonna rank them. They're gonna be male wrestlers. Ready?
Sure.
Austin Theory.
You could give me somebody worse than Austin Theory, so I'm gonna say 4.
R-Truth.
I'll give him a 3.
Cameron Grimes.
I'll give him a 5.
Karrion Kross.
1,
Roman Reigns.
2. Kind of worked out pretty good. Okay. I guess y'all, this will be like a little test of what we could possibly do. Make it fun, entertaining. All right, Dan, giving you top. I'm going to give you 5 ranked.
Okay.
Okay. Carmelo Hayes.
3.
Trey Miguel.
2.
Let's see. That's 2. Orange Cassidy.
1.
Okay.
I'm screwed now.
Not necessarily. Charlotte Flair
5.
and Dominic Mysterio.
4.
Not too bad.
Okay, Kayla. Let's do another one. Okay, Kayla. Doink the Clown.
5.
Mae Young's hand.
Really? 4.
Vacant.
3.
The Goobly Gobbler.
Really? 2.
And number 1 we will do I haven't decided yet. just pick a dumb one. That was stupid.
Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle. Okay,
I don't know.
Hornswoggle is good.
Jeez, you're okay. You're so wrong for that.
You're gonna do terrible ones to me now.
All right, let's see. Shoot.
If you guys are still watching and if you haven't, please like and subscribe to the Fanatics Network. We got a lot of great sports, entertainment, wrestling, and even fantasy football news, as we will have a fantasy football show coming up at halftime tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. Also, we will have Dylan will be here tomorrow night with Dome Field Advantage, as he will be recapping the Saints and the Titans game, as he will be giving his thoughts on the game. You got your wrestlers, Kayla?
I think so.
Okay.
Teddy Long.
5.
What's wrong with Teddy? He's known as Mr. Anderson, but Mr. Kennedy.
4.
Okay. Wheeler, Utah.
2.
Okay. In the honor of Tim, our goat Tim, our boss, our friend, CM Punk.
1.
Are you trying to suck up?
No.
And Luchasaurus.
3. That's not bad.
Not bad.
It could have been worse. So yeah. So okay, got any another topics you wanna anything on your mind right now?
Sheesh. Other than, I don't know why I'm nervous right now. It's like, I don't know, but let's see.
Dude.
Don't jeopardize me. I'm trying to think.
TikTok. 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 TikTok.
No, I'm not gonna bitch slap you. I don't know, Dan. Is there anything you like to get off your mind? Because I spoke my mind up a couple times tonight.
Oh, sure. I think Tony Khan needs to do a little bit more in his freaking women's division. I think he needs to not have more than just one match on Dynamite and then his other women's shit on Rampage. I feel like Rampage is like his women's show. He puts them at 10 o'clock at night because he knows no one's going to watch it. So I think that's really messed up. And I think that he needs to find a way to maximize Collision again, especially because I'm nervous for that CJ Perry promo. If you saw that, I'm afraid she's going to go back to dating like a Wardlow or a Powerhouse Hobbs because she said she loves. If you notice, she changed her Twitter handle today to Fat Meat. I love Fat Meat.
What?
Yes. She changed her Twitter handle to Fat Meat.
Oh, Lord. And this is why she should have never came to AEW to begin with.
Okay, she changed it back, but it was Fat Meat. Like who she made her name Meat Lover. It's like, what the I was like,
I knew it was going to happen. I knew at one point that she was going to make her way over there. I know so many people was happy about it, but no. But what made it even more funnier is that the fact that Miro looked at her like, what the hell are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
You're not real. You're not real.
I mean,
he said, you're not real. You're not real. That was weird.
I guess he thought he was seeing an angel or something. I don't know.
I think he's scared.
Scared of her?
Maybe.
That it's going to be another Bobby Lashley all over again.
Oh, God. Here we go again. I swear to God, Tony. I'm going to look into the camera, Tony. I know you're watching this. I swear to God, Tony. I swear to God. If you put those two, if you put her and Powerhouse Hobbs together, I will never forgive you. And you can take my $50 and you can, but I probably will buy Wrestle Dream.
Wow.
Other than that, quiet down. Okay. What are some dream matches that you would like to see?
All together?
Yeah. If you want to see overall.
Well, let's say I've said this before. Since we've been talking about AEW, WWE, and a little bunch of everything. If we ever got a forbidden door, I would honestly love to see AEW and WWE together. Obviously Charlotte Flair versus Chris Statlander. Just for shits and giggles because they have so much history. They're best friends.
They're best friends?
No, hush. These two are best friends, and I would love to see them have a one-on-one and with a special guest referee. Ruby Soho versus Liv Morgan. Special guest referee, the Valhalla, a.k.a. Sarah Logan.
That'd be a good match.
Which that would leave Sarah, or Valhalla, whatever you want to call her, in a pickle. Who do I really want to win? Liv or Ruby? Or do I not play fair at all because I'm on both sides?
Yeah, you need to play.
That'd be that. Obviously, I know they're separated right now. But I would love to see the Usos versus the best friends. I think that would be, so much good talent right there. Honestly, they would have to find a female Well, actually, no. They wouldn't need a female because Wheeler could pass for a female. Um,
What?
let's put Judgment Day in there versus the Blackpool Combat Club.
Okay, that'd be a good one. They'd have to get like Jamie Hayter to go with Rhea or something.
Take out Yuta and just be like, here you go.
Oh no, you could fit all 4 because they got 4 now.
JD Madonna. Forgot about that. Well, not officially. Then
We'll just count them. for purpose sake, we're gonna count it.
Then let's see. I'm trying to think of some other people over in WWE that you like to combine with. Okay, as far as factions, rather it's AEW or WWE bring them over, because you would have to get some of them, but somehow track down Myron Reed and put all 4 Rascals up against Judgment Day. I think that one would be
okay. That could be fun.
Or the Blackpool Combat Club. That way you could keep Wheeler, Claudio, Brian,
and
Mox versus Zach, Wes, Trey, and Myron, which would be, like I said, there are so many, if I ran my own wrestling promotion, I would have a forbidden door with everybody.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I think that'd be really fun. Like we're gonna be doing something like that later on the channel, so that should be fun. That's why I asked for that for like matches for later on, for future stuff that you might see on the channel.
Fantasy booking. That might be a little rundown of like a little hint of what could be coming. Guess your wrestlers. Get rants and raves and
a
lot of new fun stuff coming to the
channel. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff, especially Outrage Control. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun, great stuff on this show. It's gonna be a weekly show, so come here. So get your schedule ready. Every 8 p.m. every Sunday, me and Kayla will be sitting here talking about whatever Kayla and I want to talk about for this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything that happens throughout the week, like even the comments, like if you guys want to chip in and give us a topic to talk about, don't be afraid to put a topic in the chat. Like for people that watch this later on, if you have a topic, just write it down. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the Fanatics Network. We got a lot of great content curators and people here on this wonderful network that I'm so pleased to be working for and working with. So, and a lot of fun stuff going on right now, and should be a fantastic show. And we're still not over yet with this show, so don't worry. I'm not closing the show. We still got like at least 10 more minutes.
10.
So, Kayla, want to add anything there?
Man, like I said, this is gonna be about their introduction. Just give you an idea, what to come. Wait, I know this is so totally just off random topic because we've basically jumped all over the place, but hey, it's live stream. Check out the Friendship rebrand stream last night. How many times did we get off the topic? I mean, we were talking sports, hot dogs, Philly cheesesteaks, you name it.
Strip clubs.
It just, I probably just like a couple times, I know I was, listening and then I just like zoned out. I was like, wait, did he just, what? So yes, that was so exciting. If you haven't checked it out, for a great laughs, that was definitely it. But what's your Red Sox record? How are they doing?
Terrible. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Braves is number 1 in the league, I think.
Yeah.
You don't sound too thrilled.
My Red Sox are 70 and 73. 73 and 70.
70,
we are terrible.
73 and 70.
Yes, we can't play defense.
You don't play.
Our pitching is terrible. Our offense is very inconsistent. Our pitching is even more inconsistent. And our defense is better. A little league team has better defense than us. So yes,
You want to take a
Do I
stab?
really want to? You really want me to go off on them? Fine. The whole team is garbage. Complete garbage.
Let it out, Dan. Just let it out.
Complete and utter garbage. You seriously it's like the last 3 years. It's been terrible. Kayla's lucky with all her Braves being really good and very young, and they're all signed. And money,
Oh,
money,
yeah.
money.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 93 and 49.
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it.
I had to, because I knew that was going to trigger the bitch slap emotion. Yeah, they just beat the Pirates today, so yeah, it's brought them to 93 to 49.
Yeah, we just beat the Orioles.
Well, see, that's a win. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna make the playoffs. It's all good though. It's all good though. It's all good though. I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna have Vietnam flashbacks.
We are screwed.
Hey, I don't want to hear that defeatist attitude. I want to hear you upbeat.
We are screwed.
There you go.
Oh yeah, we are definitely screwed.
That's not upbeat. You need to have that upbeat.
Okay, we're screwed.
There we go.
So yeah, fantastic. At least you have the Braves, Kayla. At least you have the Braves. At least your Panthers did good, and your Clemson Tigers. At least they destroyed a team that they're supposed to destroy. Not last week when they should have beat the Duke.
Well, the only thing I think about the whole Duke thing is I kind of figured it was going to happen eventually because for so many years Clemson's beaten Duke over and over again. So it's going to happen. And so I knew it was going to happen. Did I think it was going to be the first game of the season? No. But hey, they came back and killed Charleston Southern, which they should have won. Honestly, they should have the next one too, which I think it's Florida Atlantic, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, Florida Atlantic is next, so they should have that one. The rest of the games should be up in the air, so they should be all right.
Your next tough one is probably Florida State.
Yeah, that one can be up in the air. Syracuse may depending what team shows up. The team that showed up last year about almost destroyed us, but we got it. Same with Wake Forest. We had rush with them. Miami, NC State would give us the run. Notre Dame's normally hard. Georgia Tech's always a breeze. UNC, and normally how we go against South Carolina, we go on a 6-year streak, and then the next year they end up breaking. Like last year, South Carolina beat Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we should have the 6-year streak going again. So
that's good. That's good. At least that's very good, Kayla. That should be a good tough couple weeks left. So, I mean, you got a good tough season. You got some easy games. You got some hard games.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of them's up and down. Like it really depends.
So it should be very.
Yeah, what team of Syracuse shows up? All right, it's the team that almost killed us last year. Same with Wake Forest. What was it? Wake Forest game last year, winning the 4 overtimes.
Oh yeah, that game was crazy. What's up? What's up, Brian Cook?
What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian? Chicago friend of 10. How you doing today?
Good.
So, how's everyone's night been going? Kayla, how was your Sunday?
It was good. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, but
you don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about work.
Well, how was your Sunday?
It was okay.
Other than your Patriots losing?
Yeah.
And your Red Sox?
They won, so it's not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't have a college team.
Yeah. Dallas. Ooh, the score for the Dallas over the Giants is 16-0.
Who know that Dallas is winning?
Yeah.
Of course they are.
So yeah, that's the score of that Sunday night football game. If you guys are watching it, I have it on my TV in the background. So it's muted so we don't get copyrighted. Oh, that's very
Nice.
nice. Nice. So Kayla, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Writer Chaos on Instagram and the X/Twitter, whatever you like to call it these days. You can also find me on the Queen's Takeover podcast at QT Bow Down on social media as well. And you can actually find me now on the Fanatics Network, where you see my writing.
Alex.
I know, right? Totally renamed it. Find my writing there, and you can also check out the Outrage Control podcast here on Sundays live. And like Dan stated before, if you have any ideas, what you like for us to talk about, or just different things you like to see on the podcast, reach out to me at Rider Chaos and give us the ideas. And you can reach out to him as well. He'll tell you all his information.
Yeah, you can find me at SwaggerBomb92, or you can find me at The Bump Boys. I'm either active usually on there. I'm active either on Instagram or the X. So if you see anything you guys like to see, let me know what you guys thought of the show. And fantastic. It's been a really great show. I think it's been interesting. It's been interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's been fun and interesting. So, Kayla, anything you want to say?
No, then other than we did it and the debut is over, and here's to many more episodes coming.